Hey guys! Welcome back to the next part of Digimon Story Time Stranger DLC edition. Yeah, I'm still not 100% sure what to call this, like DLC or extra, something like that maybe. Anyways, now we are on to the second part, where we have to deal with a bunch of Digimon. Hopefully this DLC will be slightly shorter, because I have to edit the first one, it's gonna take forever. I have observed another irregular space. It seems that a new Akashic Backdoor has emerged. I'd like for you to investigate again. Should you be willing to accept this task, please access the elevator here. I mean, that's why I'm here, so sure, let's go. Beyond this point lies the world askew. Best of luck with your investigation. Yes, if it's anything like the other one, it's gonna be nothing at all, Jesus Christ. Let's go. Please do not hesitate to call if you need assistance. You can return anytime. Question, how the heck am I supposed to use that? And even I can look. Oh, then please proceed.
This is another Akashic Backdoor. Basically, that same Digimon has once again warped the natural laws of the world.
I wish my character was, the first time he was surprised, the second time he did a step back but didn't do much, and the third time he just, yeah, okay, whatever. And man, it's not taking the same Digimon, but like a Digimon of the same species, aka a different Paralelmon. No, wait. He said he exists infinitely, right? So maybe it is the same Paralelmon, just, a different version of the same one. Search my hand.
You'll have to defeat them, just like you did before.
GAKU-RAN. I kinda do like that. Okay. Hey, it would have been nice if instead of going to the one there, you could went to this one and then that one. Change it up as light as me. Oh God! Why is there Lucimon here? Nice.
Do it.
No.
Go.
But hey, this is like the first time I've ever seen a Lucimon, so I'm pretty sure you guys are supposedly weak to... Oh wait, no, you guys are almost dead. But I'm almost positive you guys are supposedly weak to dark.
Good.
Also, why is everything red? What happened? Who put on the red filter on? Okay, so I'm assuming you need to go into each of these doors individually. So that I can interact with each one. Is that what I'm getting at? Or maybe not?
Hey, I know where we are. We're in that place where I didn't know where we were before.
Like, is there something I'm missing here? Oh no, yeah, okay. It looks like we keep coming back to the same room. Maybe you should try using Analyze. Oh! No signals detected here. Maybe more here then? Ah, I see. Yeah, look, if you notice now the door is like more prominent. Like you can actually see red, a bit of the red tint on the. Aha, there is a difference here. Yes, look, okay, so I need to use analyze to go through the doors to be able to find the real one, and then go to where I need to go.
Fade into the dust of space-time.
Not again.
The biggest, baddest, toughest Digimon around. You think a bluff like that is gonna make me back off?
Absorbent Red.
Flashy Boss Punch!
I mean, that's badass as all hell, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, why are we down? We didn't even get hit there. Like, I intercepted it with this awesome move.
As I feared, it seems Parallelmon has created another Akashic Backdoor. It has to be destroyed, just like before. I'm counting on you.
Why is there Omnimon here?
Are you finally awake? It wasn't easy dragging you all the way over here.
What do you mean it wasn't easy? You're massive and muscly. I'm a spindly teenager. How is that difficult for you?
I'm Bancho Leomon. Who are you? So, you were thrown into this world because of Parallelmon too, huh? How about we work together so we can both go home?
Sure, works for me.
Of course, I understand not wanting to work with someone you barely know. So, let's get to know each other.
Let me guess, by fighting?
With the best possible form of communication. Our fists! What do you say to a one-on-one best-of-3 match?
Of course. So this guy's a battle junkie. I admit, that kind of does make sense for what he is, but I expected him to be more like a leader figure. Or maybe he isn't one because he still hasn't technically, become the leader of the Bancho or the Bancho group.
Hello, folks. This is Occult Tokyo TV. Am I dreaming right now?
How did you get in here, woman?
I'm in hot pursuit of the Digimon known as Parallelmon. I got hit by their beam of light and somehow ended up here.
Wait, you get signal in here?
Where exactly am I? And what kind of place is this? Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to find out.
Also, I still don't get it. What's the point of the Omnimon there floating asleep in the background?
I'm...
I forget you have a pair of lungs in you.
Human? Don't scare me like that!
Wait, why are you scared of me? You literally said I'm a human! Also, don't you recognize me?
Wait, I know you.
I have a feeling she's gonna say something like Agent Alpha.
You? It can't be.
Oh no, she does like know who we are. Kind of.
Where have you been? I thought for sure you were dead.
Ah, so this is before we came back. So she's kind of like maybe at the end of the 8 years, or maybe in the middle of the 8 years, or something like that.
Oh, now I get it. I've crossed over into the afterlife, haven't I?
No, you're still very much alive.
No offense, but your story just doesn't add up.
How exactly does it add up?
I mean, right now, the major cities are barely functioning, and the countdown to the apocalypse has already begun.
Okay, so when exactly is this happening? Like, is this after the Shinjuku Inferno? Before it? Maybe it's because maybe it was the first explosion, and then people are trying to get back to it. I think.
Most people have given up and are just waiting to meet their doom. What have you been doing all this time?
Technically speaking, not much. We kind of try and time travel 8 years into the future, so you know.
From what I can tell, she comes from a different time and space than you do.
Yes, I figured.
This kind of thing often happens when an Akashic Backdoor is left unchecked.
Wait, do they actually repeat the exact same dialogue? Wait, are they gonna repeat this dialogue for every single one of the DLC?
Space-time distortions continue to multiply until the world is no longer able to maintain its proper form.
Yeah, I think they actually legitimately repeat it. But I get it, there's no actual order for the DLC. But come on, at least on I did the first one, and the second one could be something different. I don't know.
I understand your confusion. It all stems from Parallelmon's beam of light, the absorbent bang.
Interesting little fact about that move. In the original one where he appeared, it wasn't like a beam of light. It was more like he made a mouth that it would show at you and then it would block an attack and destroy it and absorb it. I think that's what it was. They changed it to a beam here, I think. Again, it's from the manga. I need to check and see if I'm not crazy. Probably not.
It's apparently able to bend the very fabric of both time and space. I was also caught up in that beam and sent here.
I want to say caught, more like you decided to punch it, which again was badass.
What do you say we all team up and take down Parallelmon together?
Yeah, I suppose there's no point to us just standing around. And more importantly, there are people waiting to see my videos. I need to get back to my world.
At least now she knows you're not from the same world. That's nice. Also, yes, I love your priorities.
Even if this is the afterlife, I plan on being the first person in history to capture it on film.
I mean, you're not wrong. That would legitimately be epic.
And I plan on beating Parallelmon senseless. We'll need more help in order to do that, however. If I can wake up a certain warrior, I'm sure he'll agree to lend us his fists as well.
He doesn't have fists, but I get what you mean.
He's probably also been sent here from another world. The Nameless White Warrior.
What do you mean nameless? That's obviously Omnimon. The hell?
It happened just after I arrived here. I was attacked by Parallelmon before I even knew what was going on. The White Warrior saved me. I'm not sure if he used up all of his strength, but he then fell into a deep slumber. I owe him, and it's important to always repay one's debts. I swear on my title of Bancho to return the favor.
You're quite the character. I can see my viewership numbers going through the roof. We should totally do a collab for Occult Tokyo TV. We'll call it Journeys with a Bancho Underworld Edition.
Would it be more like Parallel World Edition better?
What's a collab?
I love it so much. He's a modern guy. She's a modern streamer. He's an old-time Bancho. An old-time delinquent person like they only had flip phones, even then barely. That's hilarious.
It's when two warriors bump fists and swear to fight together. Oh, the viewers will love your life. Fighting style.
Close enough.
Very well. Fist bump accepted. Let us collab. Just make sure your camera captures my jacket flowing in the wind.
At least he knows what a camera is. Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Also, there's a friend who was sent to this world alongside me.
Oh, who?
Two of us split up to try to find a way to awaken the warrior in white. But my friend hasn't come back yet. I'm afraid she was attacked by Parallelmon. Come with me. I'm gonna go find out what happened.
But it has to be Bancho Lilymon, because I think she's the only female of the Bancho. Okay, so I still get the point of you being here, though. Apparently, it's not gonna be a warrior, right? Yeah, okay, so it is at least they have the decency of actually, you know, letting us know it's freaking Omnimon. Okay, that's nice. And we're back to the red. So do we have to avoid this, guys? That was happening. Parallelmon is here already? They came out of nowhere. There's no way I can set my camera in time. Shouldn't be getting out of here. What the? How did I get sent back here? At any rate, let's be sure we don't let Parallelmon catch us this time. So is this way of saying, oh wait, we need to avoid Parallelmon? Is that what it's supposed to teach us? Okay, so let me try go. Oh no, the board. If you use these doors to our advantage, we should be able to see past. Oh, okay, I get it. So we need to use these doors here to. Or not. Ah, they're here too. What the heck is happening? We gotta run for it. He's very slow. Got it. No, there's no Parallelmon in sight. Is this the only safe room? Unlikely, but for now... Wait. Why do you run like that? For now, just keep going. Oh, he's... We're behind them. And they haven't noticed us. Go here. Sorry, they seriously haven't noticed. Shush. Okay, so it's one of those who need to go like random, maybe? Oh, okay, now we're here, but with a red filter over us. Never mind. Oh no, run for your lives, but before that, Nick's out.
A few moments later.
He loves going on the PC when I'm recording because he gets warm. Okay, going through. Is it in here? Oh! There's no way it was that fast. I don't think this is one of those... I also need to do these, don't I? I really forgot.
This is an Akashic Backdoor, a pathway that connects points in time and space together haphazardly.
Yes, we already know that. You already told us that.
Beyond such doors, past, present, and future are chaotically shuffled, then merged together with no regard to order. This isn't necessarily the same Shinjuku you're familiar with. You should proceed with caution.
I love the fact that it's always Shinjuku.
What does it all mean?
That this is not a Shinjuku we know.
What we're looking at is the old Shinjuku, back before the apocalypse came knocking on our doors.
So it time traveled.
This used to be a peaceful place?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right. You don't see this kind of beauty anymore in the world I come from.
I see. This must be difficult for you.
I believe this woman comes from a future in which the global collapse has already started. A post-Shinjuku Inferno world. It was this incident you call the Shinjuku Inferno that fueled Parallelmon's rise to power.
Okay, so I started to see a few patterns here. All of the DLCs are probably going to be from his post-Shinjuku Inferno world. Got it. And that's how Parallelmon came to power. Okay. So I think that's pretty much always going to be the premise.
It led to numerous space-time disturbances, which Parallelmon used to its advantage in order to grow stronger.
Bring us back to our own world right now! Prepare yourself!
Why are you attacking us?
Ready to launch.
Okay, so she's data. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me change you. Oh, yeah, Bielsamon.
I'm counting on you.
Really? You're not actually weak to... Wait, what the heck? What? Ah, okay, she has physical damage resistance. No, she has magical resistance. Okay.
My turn. Hurricane Cruiser!
Yeah, okay, that explains it. So yeah, okay. Really, you're not? I expected you to be weak to fire. Yeah, Hell's Gate will.
Hell's Gate.
Oh, that is a lot of damage. Jesus.
Yeah!
Okay, I see you try to do that. Burning Blood shall go.
Burning Blood Shell! Twin Petals!
That was a badass move. Yeah, no, I think you just need to do this to keep their defense down. Even though Bellstorm is like very slow the hell.
Absolute territory!
I love the fact that she keeps attacking the one that doesn't freaking matter. Why? Sora, let's boost everyone up.
Yeah! Twin Petals!
Jesus, you are aggressive. Which I guess makes sense for a character, but still. Yeah, I'm more of a magic attacker, forget that.
It's my turn! Hurricane Cruiser!
Yeah, no, you're the damage dealer of this group now. Oh my god.
Absolute territory!
How many poison? Lovely. Why does that restore? No reason not.
You have my gratitude.
But I said maybe I should have actually healed because if she attacks him a few more times, he probably will die. Never mind. I forget that she doesn't deal that much damage to me because I'm a virus. Wait, you're magic or you're physical and you're magic? Wait, 5 bonus magic? Really? I thought it was the other way around. And yeah, the magic still deals more damage, so it doesn't actually matter. And Hell's Gate, finish her off. Hell's Gate.
I like it.
Calm down!
Oh, what am I even doing?
Yeah, why did you attack us?
You didn't come back, so I was starting to worry.
Sorry about that. Before I knew it, the way back was blocked off. But enough about me. Who are those humans?
It's another Bancho! Wow, this makes for an amazing shot!
I don't know why, but Hero Collab makes me freaking laugh.
Teaming up with others from different worlds and different times? I love it. I'm in.
Oh my freaking god. Oh my god, why?
That reminds me, there was something weird in the room back there. I think we should check it out.
All right, let's go take a look.
Over over there, that thing, you see. How did you get here exactly? Hmm? Oh, is that me? Yeah, this is the time where you ended up fainting after seeing the black shadow. And we left you here and then we disappeared for 8 years. Yes, I remember now. That was the day I saw Nori for the last time. I still see it in my dreams. If only I hadn't fainted then. If I had known it was going to be the last time, I would have said so much more. I miss you, Nori. Wait, what has happened? I have no idea. I suppose we should keep looking elsewhere. Buncho Lilymon, you should go back to the square, where you met the warrior in white and get some rest. Certainly not. I'm going with you. Aren't you tired after all this exploring? How could I be tired at a time like this? I simply want to be by your side. Well, does she have a crush on you? What are you trying to say? Spit it out already, yes. Apparently, she does have a crush on you. Fine, just go wherever you want then. My face there was hilarious. It was... Oh my god. Okay, so I just need to keep going these doors? Were we already in this one? I don't think so.
That's...
You know who he is?
Are you another one of Parallelmon's goons?
You know, I never realized, but you have a huge arm. Like, your arms are so freaking long. Also, no, we're not. He's a pretty sure one of most people's favorite bunch just design-wise alone. Because he's awesome.
Is that another friend of yours?
No, definitely not.
But he is a bunch, so, you know, put it on him, I guess.
I imagine he's another victim of Parallelmon that's been sent here from another world. However...
I'm assuming you have to fight now. Jesus Christ, you're tall!
I can tell by your GAKU-RAN, your jacket. You're no ordinary Digimon.
I love how they have to explain what the GAKU-RAN is supposed to be.
When a Bancho's life reaches its end, their title is passed down to a worthy successor.
Wait, is he wearing a Naruto headband there with the symbols of ninjutsu? The hell?
It seems this Digimon was passed the torch.
Hey, so I'm guessing you got blasted here by Parallelmon too, huh? As a fellow Bancho, I already know what you're gonna say.
Let's be friends by punching each other.
Yeah. Let's team up and beat the daylights out of Parallelmon together!
Not a bad idea. But if we're going to fight together, we have to get something out of the way first. Isn't that right?
I'm legitimately surprised to say Collab there, thinking would be the fight.
Yeah. I need to know if I could trust you to have my back. And the quickest way to do that is with our fists!
Hell yes! Let's do this, Digimon e Digimon.
wouldn't it be better for me Digimon at Digimon? Also, what happened to that camera? Okay, I guess this camera was supposed to go like an epic shot and all that, but you literally just repeated that same shot 3 times. At least change the angle.
I'm not sure I see the logic here.
It's a delinquent, Japanese delinquent logic. They speak with their fists.
Who is the true Bancho? It's a one-on-one battle between worlds. You won't believe who wins.
Ready to go.
I didn't need to work for these screenshots. You just pretty much hands them over to me. Oh, it has no. Okay, so Hell's Gate 2.
Hell's Gate.
What's the name? To lower your defense, which won't mean a thing because, from what I can tell, you're gonna attack 3 times in a freaking row. Really? You're not with the fire? Huh. I wonder if I can poison him, it's gonna destroy him completely. Hopefully I can. Nah, they thought of it. Darn it.
Death Charge Sky!
Ow. I might as well change you for Grace Dolomon. Have a balanced team.
I'm counting on you.
And I just saw a bunch of Leomonis with me. Okay. Oh wait, you're weak to ice.
Here I go.
Interesting.
Caledon Arcus!
I expect him to actually be weak to fire as well, but no, he's just weak to ice. Okay, Caledon Arcus. Now that's good damage. Oh, that again, that is a badass move. Also, oh no, he have less defense. Too bad, I'm still gonna hit you. Oh god, that! X-Sword to boost everyone.
My.
And neutralize my defense down. And I meta as well. Wait, do you have... No, okay.
Here I go. Hell's Gate.
I also don't get why some Digimon I have... Because I think I have all Digimon, except the few that I said in the last part. Why doesn't it show me all their weaknesses? All their weaknesses? I don't actually know. That's hilarious. God damn, that is a badass move. Oh, Yaki moves first now. Oh, you're still dead. You know what? I don't think Eclipse Finger is gonna kill actually. Are you magic? Fire magic, fire. Oh no, they're all magic. You're a magic, so. Wait, are my attacks magic? Magic attack, magic. Yeah, okay, they're all magic. You know what? Let's see if I can kill you with Eclipse Finger.
Eclipse Finger!
I can.
Good.
Ouch. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yes, you're indeed a true Bancho. I too felt a sense of integrity in your blows. Now let us fight alongside one another. No, wait. I believe the word I'm looking for is Collab. Okay, that's the Collab. Collab? It's a bond formed between those who bump fists together. Oh my freaking god! I love in the future, whenever you see the Bancho Digimon, they have to say Collab when they fight together. Please! And whoever makes the Digimon games, make that happen. That is hilarious. I like that. Okay, let's get out of here, out there, and show them what we've got, brother. They managed to reach some kind of understanding. Although, I imagine you must have taken quite a beating absorbing so many of my blows. There's a friend of mine resting in the square. You should probably recuperate there for a while too. I appreciate your concern. You really do pack quite a punch. We'll need you when the final battle comes around. Go and rest up until then. Oh, one of those again. One of these again. After Nori disappeared, I became completely obsessed with making videos. I was filming like a maniac each and every day. My channel continued to gain subscribers, and with that, my revenue started to grow too. I worked desperately to earn the money I needed in order to reach out to Nori and the others. I had to ask them, where have you gone? And to tell them, I'm still right there, right here. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, we kind of joke about this, but what you went through, there it goes again. What is up with these things? Again, what you went through is traumatizing. You just, all of a sudden, your best friend you faint and your best friend disappears. There's no sign of them, there's no clue. You assume the worst because, again, there's nothing that can, Jesus Christ. I'm not sure. Looks like we got no choice but to keep investigating. Treasure! Can I keep going? Oh, wait. Yeah, the door that was here isn't here anymore, right? Oh, interesting. So yeah, apparently I can just go to these doors and... Oh, never mind. Go back. Not gonna lie, that did give me a slight jump scare. But yeah, apparently I just need to find these doors and keep doing that. Oh, wait. Are we at the top of the Metropolitan Building? Tokyo Metropolitan Building. Oh, yeah, now that I think about it, this guy's all at the top of mountains, right? Bunch of Golemon?
A Digimon I've never met before. Were you hit by Parallelmon's beam of light too?
Now that I think about it, isn't Bunch of Golemon like one of those silent types?
Why don't you answer me? I see. So you also have a GAKU-RAN jacket over your shoulders.
You know, I'm pretty sure we saw that GAKU-RAN jacket before that, because, you know, we were looking at his back. Also, really, guys, you could have given him a bit more, you know, pizzazz in the turning around. Just, like, ooh. I'm gonna put a sound effect of rock scraping on rock in there when it turns.
You know, some say silence is a virtue.
Okay, interesting voice for him.
If you are truly worthy of that GAKU-RAN, then let your fists do the talking.
You know what? He's not technically wrong.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Yeah, he's definitely a Bancho, all right. He's got the strength needed to lead, no matter where he might be from. If you're looking for a fight, you've got one. But at least tell me your name.
I'm Bancho Golemon, and you are...
Oh wait, I can use a freaking mouth, I think? It's opening and closing there?
The name's Bancho Leomon. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna hold back. Like you said, it's time to let our fists do the talking. But I don't think you're gonna like this conversation.
Talk all you want. You can't hide your insecurity from me. Digimon like you, you're all bark, no bite.
You sure about that?
I'll show you the strength I gained, training deep within Mugen Mountain.
Yeah, he's always at the Mugen Mountain at the top. That's where he normally is.
Bancho on Bancho violence? You need to see this. Find out if these two reach some kind of understanding.
Ready to launch.
Not gonna lie, that was epic. Also, oh yeah, he's apparently physically. He's good against physical. Okay. Oh, he's weak to wind. Perfect. Oh dear God, look at that damage. Yeah, let me change real quick for Bellstarmon. My other... Because now everybody here is magic. Oh, it is, I just saw he's a virus. Lovely. Oh, but he resists steel, okay.
Now it's my...
I don't get it. Because he said that I'm supposed to be against the humanoid trait. I remember the human... Don't you have a humanoid trait? No, medium mineral. Okay, he's gonna attack twice, so you know what? Let's do the burning blood, see how I can do more damage with fire.
Shaku dust!
Okay, that is epic.
Show my stuff. Your boring claw through!
Awesome. I mean, thanks. That makes it way easier for me, not gonna lie. Eclipse finger, go.
Here I go. Eclipse finger!
Oh dear God! Imagine if I had spell boost. Jesus. Yeah, XR real quick. Maybe if I had my boost and the spell boost, the damage that I'm pretty sure I could have one-shot the guy. Yeah, fly bullet, go.
Fly bullet!
Good damage.
Your boring claw through!
You'll aim for Bancho because he's stunted, yes. I mean, thanks. Don't think that helps a lot, but still thanks. Sonic shot, go. Jesus Christ. Go Famous. Really? I did not kill him? Oh my God, I thought I did. Okay, in that case, Hurricane Screw Shot, just for giggles.
Hurricane Screw Shot!
Oh, that was hilarious. Jesus Christ. Nice, the Pokemon even leveled up there. So, we good now? Well, how'd you like the taste of my fists? Just telling you with words seems too boorish. I'd rather tell you with my action. Brother. So he did acknowledge you. I believe I now understand everything you wanted to say. They reached a mutual understanding. I guess their fists really did do the talking. Let's work together to take down Parallelmon. What do you say of ourselves a collab? Oh my God. A what? What's that? Some kind of super powerful move? It's a bond for between those who bump fists. I see. I like the sound of that. Again, seriously, Digimon, make it so that every single time these guys appear, they say they're gonna do a collab whenever they work together. Please! How does this keep on working? I love it. This is so good. but you must suffer no minor amount of damage from our fight. We'll need your help when the final battle comes. Until then, please rest this square alongside my other friends. Oh, another one of these crystal things. I remember this. This is after I had just bombed the presentation. To try to make my dream to produce anime come true, I went door to door pitching to several different companies. I wanted my work to spread all around the world and to reach Nori and the others. That's why, on the cover of my pitch deck, I had a character who looked just like you, Agent, or Nuki's Den. No, I'm starting to see why they choose her, because I think she does technically have the spirit of a Bancho. Because I'm pretty sure the spirit of a Bancho in the Digimon world is a Digimon that reaches their limit and doesn't break. One who never goes against their own sense of justice, so to speak. And that's kind of what she is. Even to this day, she's never giving up. I still have no idea what all this is supposed to mean. Let's continue our investigation. It means that our friend here has an unbreakable spirit. Shiny, please.
Great.
And now in here. And this here should in theory be the last Bancho, which is Bancho Mamemon. Now what comes after this, I don't know.
You've been sent by Parallelmon to take me out, huh?
Not gonna lie, I actually love his voice. Jesus Christ. And that's interesting. His gloves. They also have what's the name? Iron brass knuckles in them. To actually help hold it. Interesting. And oh my god, I just realized. I think this is the first ever time we will have seen a Mamemon in his fingers. Ugh, I don't like it.
Another one? Do you know this one too?
Probably not. I didn't know the other two.
No, I've never met this Digimon in my life.
I was just about to come over to you and pay my respects personally. You've got guts to come at me first.
Wait, you're...
So you've noticed. I too have been entrusted with a GAKU-RAN.
Yeah, that's a pretty impressive fake.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen. It'll be legitimately amusing because now they're gonna fight and they're gonna see, oh wait, you're the real deal. Nice.
Huh?
I know your type. A poser, a wannabe. Somebody who buys all the best gear but can't back it up. Look, I'm flattered you look up to me, but these GAKU-RAN don't just grow on trees. And since my jacket is the real deal, it can only mean that yours is nothing but a fake.
Wait, this isn't fake. We're from two different
It is actually interesting that apparently then each world can only have one Bancho? Interesting. Or like one bunch of Digimon at a time. But that's supposedly not accurate? I honestly don't know.
Like I'm gonna wait just cause you say so. Come on, it's time for your beatdown!
Okay, prepare to get punched.
Called out! That's a big accusation from a little Bancho. You don't want to miss this fight.
Ready to go.
Okay, you are Data, so I'm at a disadvantage. You know what? I'm gonna change you for Plutomon.
I'm counting on you.
Oh wow, you're weak to lightning. Excellent. Go there. I think you're gonna be my most difficult one just because, you know. Wait, maybe I can poison you. Let's see if I can poison you. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It feels like Bunch of Mamon. Oh no, I can't poison him. But it feels like Bunch of Mamon is probably the youngest member of the Bunch of crew. At least how they're depicting here. Look, the attack is awesome, but I'm almost poisoned. You missed most of those. Because, my dude. Oh, okay. Golden Rush! Oh, wow! That was like kind of epic.
You're ready, Lion Slash!
Not gonna lie, that was actually epic. It actually done a stupid amount of damage too. Either... Oh dear God. Either Pokemon is weak to that element, or that ignores the advantage. It can happen. It's everybody can. He really doesn't like Plutomon, Jesus. Barely felt that. Yeah, but goddamn, he really like Plutomon. Every single one of his attacks has just been to Plutomon, the single target one. Look at that! What the hell? Okay, I don't think I need to heal right now. Yeah, let's do Iron Free Fall. Time to get squished by a flying island, my dude.
Island Free Fall!
Oh my God! So much. It makes sense. I can't insta kill him, but the fact that happened there is hilarious. Darn! I clicked too early. Curses. Oh my God! If I hadn't. Oh my God. Oh, he finally decided to go for someone else. Yeah. Never mind. He's back to hitting. He's back to hitting Plutomon. I'm gonna be honest, I'm legitimately liking them. I think the bunches are now my favorite group in Digimon. Yeah, sure. Lightning Claw. Really? Oh, I was gonna say, are you kidding me?
I like it.
Damn it! How could I lose to a phony like this? I've come to a conclusion after a fight. You are indeed a bunch worthy of my respect. Of course, Sam, you're the one who's a fraud. I'm no fraud, and I'm not someone who takes my title of Buncho lightly either. I prefer either. Now listen to me, my brother.
I'm listening.
Sorry about that. I suppose I got a bit carried away with the name calling and stuff. Yeah, again, it feels like he's the youngest and most, I want to say inexperienced, but the most hot-headed of the bunch. Which is ironic considering how bunch of Lilymon were acted before. I get it now, so you're some kind of bunch from another dimension, huh? I'm asking you to fight by my side, brother, so we can all go back to our original world. Will you join me for a collab? A collab? It's a bump forward between those who bump fists. Yeah, that sounds fire! How does Bunch of Lilymon keep doing this? Speaking of fists, I imagine my fist gave you quite a beating. You should take some time to recover. I'll show you where our friends are currently resting. We are going to need our strengths for the final battle. Another glowing crystal. At last, the day my enemy was to be presented to the public finally arrived. And then the Shinjuku Inferno happened. Oh, crap. But it was the beginning of the end of the world. So in this world, we never came back. Some kind of rift opened the sky above the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, and there was a flash. I was lucky enough to escape underground, but it was a living hell from that day onward. I just focused on capturing it all on camera, the world as it ended. I'm not sure I understood it all, but it sounds like your world is facing quite a predicament. I butchered that. It must have been fate that brought us together here. Please let me know if there is anything I can do to help. After all, we're in this collab together, right? The bond for everything is those who bump fists. That's not something to be taken lightly. Thank you. For now, though, I really have to go to get back to my original world. There are people waiting to see my videos. Oh, there she is. There you are. Something happened to the warrior in white. I thought I should let you know immediately. What? Come on, let's go back. Are you awake? He's awake, good.
Ah, the White Warrior! You're awake at last. I owe you a great debt. As a real man, I have a duty to express my gratitude in person.
Shouldn't be as a real mon instead of man, but there, I get it.
Will you at least tell me your name?
How the heck do you guys don't know who the frick Omnimon is? I
am Omnimon.
Can I just say, I always find it weird that like these fusion Digimon, some of them have double voices while others don't. I get the idea, but it's so fucking weird.
I see. My name is Buncha...
No need. I do not require an explanation of who you are.
You prefer to let your fists do the talking too. I think we'll get along just fine.
I very much doubt that.
Oh, she's a straight man in this group, I love it.
I observed everything while I slumbered, including your duels.
How did you do that? I just said it, but I remember now. Only one kind of has this unique ability, I think it's called the Omni Force? Or Omega Force or something like that. That allows him to perceive the future so he can he's like been in the future, so maybe like precognition, something like that.
You saw a black crystal in each of those areas, did you not? My consciousness was trapped inside.
Wait, is that what we're saying?
What do you mean?
Those crystals are a mechanism designed to control this blank space. My mind and body were used to power them.
That's messed up, but also makes sense. Omnimon is powerful.
I was unable to resist as they continued to drain my energy. But then, something changed. Suddenly, it felt like someone else was being drained, just like me. I felt their presence in the crystals as well. But I could tell, that person never stopped resisting. I heard a voice, constantly crying out. Yearning to be heard by those they hold most dear, and the owner of that voice.
Me? Why me?
Again, I do like the what's the name? What he's insinuating, that she never gave up. Which is kind of what makes a bunch of Digimon, what allows Digimon to become, a bunch of Digimon. Because, again, like I said, bunch of Digimon are Digimon who never gave up, who never let their sense of justice, so to speak, go astray. She fits in quite well, actually. 8 years of non-stop fighting, of never giving up. That's not something a lot of people can do, you know.
Well, you are constantly recording videos. That means there's someone out there you want to reach, does it not?
But I don't have that kind of power.
Here, pure strength means nothing. Parallelmon in this space. It draws upon the power of sincere wishes, made from the heart. For example, if there were someone who wished to go back in time, Parallelmon uses their wish to bend space-time to their will.
God damn, that is busted. And also, Agemon, we kind of need... Oh dear God, I think we need to apologize gravely, me and Agemon.
It seems the power of your wish, your heart, it exceeded Parallelmon's expectations.
So you're telling me that physical strength doesn't matter? That it's all about what's in here? Deep in your heart?
At least in this space. Outside, you probably need to have a bit of physical strength.
I have no idea if such a thing is possible or not. I can make a number of educated guesses, though.
Alright, I legitimately forgot you were here.
If this world is powered by the energy of others, then it might be possible to influence it with similar energies. If the control mechanism exists physically as crystals, it's only natural to assume there is a limit to their capacity. I imagine her wish, a wish that exceeded Parallelmon's expectations, caused some kind of overflow. And as a result, Hiroko was able to assume control over this Akashic Backdoor on a subconscious level.
Jesus Christ!
That's probably why the crystals were filled with recreations of nothing but Hiroko's memories.
At any rate, much like all of you, I also need to return to my original world. Let us defeat Parallelmon, the Ravager of time and space, and escape this place together.
Okay, I'm legitimately curious. How the heck are we gonna do this entire fight? Because I have 3 Digimon, and there can only be other 3 Digimon with me. Do I have to choose, or...?
The final showdown, huh? This is the moment my fists have been waiting for.
My wounds have healed. I'm ready for action whenever you are.
I've had enough rest.
Yeah, this is a mouth. That keeps going up and down all the time, the hell?
Let's get out there and show them what the Momemon Alliance is made of!
I feel the strength of your spirit, everyone. But we should split up our forces in case anything happens.
I'm coming with you. I've had enough rest. And I am certain that the knowledge I gained while imprisoned in the crystals will prove useful to our cause.
So, there's room for just one more.
Oh, so apparently I get to pick? How many more join the party? Yeah, so I get to pick? Okay. Hold on, let me change my headset real quick.
Eventually.
So I get to pick, so... for example, I could pick the one that I like the most, the one I like the least. Hold on a second, let me check. Yeah, they're here. The 4 bunches, because bunch of Leomon is there. I get what they're trying to do, but your virus, your egg, your data, and your data. You two are gonna be at a disadvantage. You. Actually, what next Parallelmon week 2 again? Let me check. I want to do this right. This is fun. He's weak to holy. I don't think any of you have freaking holy. Yeah, okay. So you know what? Let's go with a bunch of... Again, this one I like. For example, I could do this all over again because apparently you can redo this whenever you want. And by doing that, I could go to this part of the story and change who the heck comes with me. I kind of like that. Let's go with a bunch of Lilymon. Please take me with you. I know I can be the help to you. Yeah, it even tells you. Okay. I want to be by Bunchalimon's side, always. Yeah, she has a crush on him. But wait, you didn't hear me say anything. And don't go listening to her maidens the mumblies. But if she's that sweet innocent maiden mumblies, then I would have been suspicious, but no, that's okay. Okay, preparations are complete. It's one possibility of many. But based on what I saw while imprisoning the crystals, Parallelmon's objectives appears to be the preservation and continued expansion of this territory. To that end, they have been kidnapping powerful beings to use them in these black crystals. I'm surely never expected us to take action. Be sure never to take such action. Let us bring an end to this. This is as far as you go, Parallelmon, Ravager of Time and Space. They vanished. Was it Parallelmon trying to... What is Parallelmon trying to... Sorry. What is Parallelmon trying to pull? Oh!
That one!
I didn't mean to do that.
Ready to launch.
Well, we now have a Digimon here to beat up. Yeah, sure, I got a cluster.
Cluster.
Oh dear god, that is a lot of damage. And Fam is cool.
My.
I wanted to do this instead. Okay. Oh no, I can just go. Oh, I just go through this door. Is that it? Over there, Parallelmon. Here we spent all this time running away from Parallelmon, and now they're the ones fleeing from us. I think they are waiting for us to expend all of our energy. It is clear it's trying to turn this into a test of endurance. We must come up with some kind of plan to respond. If you could just block off its path somehow, you might be able to corner it. Yes, and I believe I know how we can accomplish that feat. But it depends on you. Me? Though it was only for a short time, you managed to seize control of the mechanism governing this white world. This world is currently red, but I get it. I doubt you intended it, but you have gained some influence over this world. It should respond to your fervent wish. You need only to keep your wish, the wish that your voice might be heard, at the forefront of your mind and your heart. Now come, let us return to the places where you found those black crystals that govern this world. Okay, so I need to go... Oh god!
Preparations complete.
Okay then. We have a bunch of mini guys here. I'm gonna be honest, that little bit caught me by surprise. Haggard Cluster, go.
Here I go. Haggard Cluster.
Okay, I was not expecting this. Wow, the guys even flinched, Jesus. Famous goal. And yes, we technically fought Parallelmon in the last part, but one, there was a boss battle, and two, these guys technically, are these guys even technically Parallelmon at this point? Grace no one go. Please. Collab Narcus, do your thing.
Collab Narcus! No.
Yay, they're dead.
Good.
Now, oh, so I just need to get there and they all die. You may be able to make this world respond to your will. Go on, try making your wish. Inori, just look at what's become of the world. Everyone's just given up. I can feel it too. It's like my heart is breaking. But I keep on filming. I'm not even sure why. Somehow, I just can't stop myself. I think it's because you've always been such a good friend to me, Inori. Even though it was all my fault. Yes, very good. The world is responding to your sincere wish. That is another thing, apparently. Apparently, she pretty much just was a name. She blamed herself for not being there when Inori disappeared, or more like fainting. This is quite promising. Now let us move on to the next one. What was that? I know I saw a parallel there in the freaking door. Ah, darn it. Just hit. Okay. Yes. Now let your most fervent wish flow into the crystal. This is new. Oh, I was so close. So close to getting Paramount on camera that time. I thought I wanted to stay away from that thing. Why are you so obsessed with Paramount anyway? It can travel freely through space-time, right? If you could analyze this data for me, then maybe we could get my voice to reach my friends. It'd be like an interdimensional messenger, communicating across time and space, right? Interesting. That is like an interesting thought process. Technically, yes, that could be possible. You wish to send your voice across time and space, so the source of your determination is concern for your friends. You make it sound a lot more complicated than it actually is. It's just that, when I think of them, ignoring the others, I can't help but want to do something. I do not know if this is mere coincidence or fate, but concern for one who is close to me fills my soul as well. We must return to our original worlds at all costs. Now let us move on. Your wish will make this whole world whole. Yeah, there is that parallel there. Oh god. Ah! I did not see them there. Can I go the other way? No, I can. Oh god. And I can't even freaking ride my Digimon. Thankfully, these guys apparently die easily. Well done. Great. Yeah, so Parallelmon's like doing his best here not to let it happen. Oh, okay, so they left the room and decided to do that. Oh. Now exert your influence over the crystal. Parallelmon? They're a hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Stevens has a theory that they can travel freely through space-time. Is that really possible? But never mind, I'm on it. Not this time you aren't. Parallelmon isn't like any other Digimon you've dealt with so far. Let this one go. Nope, I'm gonna do this. I don't care what it takes. I'm getting Parallelmon on camera. Just you wait and see. I see. So although you may not have any special power yourself, you possess a unique resolve to take action. You know, it's not like it should have been further before the other one that you saw. That requires a level of determination far beyond that of the powerful. Perhaps it was more than a mere fluke that you managed to resist the control of this mechanism. Well, I don't know about any of that. I was just desperate. And that is good enough. Come, let us move on. Soon we will have control of all the crystals. Yeah, look, there's a Parallelmon there. And this time, I know I'm not gonna run into one, right? Yes, they're here. Yeah, boom. Yes, I think this time I didn't run into any of them. Excellent. Nothing here, okay. Let's do this. Now make your wish. This role may respond to the voice of your heart. Oh, sorry, I forgot to press the button. My bad. Let me help with the public safety is doing. I can record footage of Digimon and anomalous phenomena to provide you with information. I'll admit, with all that's going on right now, we do need help. But I'm not about to put a civilian's life at risk. Mind you, if you kind of hire her, she's not going to be a civilian no more. Me being a civilian isn't going to matter if the world comes to an end. I just don't want to give up. Not yet. Not when it was all my fault. When you and his mom went to the movie theater to see the new Agent Alpha movie, I was the one who gave them the tickets. Oh. So even now she blames herself for that. You and his mom never came home that day. They got caught up in the anomalous phenomena. In spite of all that, Inori always stayed by my side as a true friend. That's why... I see. So it is grief and determination that fill your soul. Huh? And it is that voice in your heart that the crystals are responding to. We must keep this up. Like, am I doing this out of order, or is this supposed to be like this? This should be the last crystal, right? It is. I am sensing something. Parallelmon is no longer moving around as they were before. We should return to where the others are resting and prepare ourselves for battle.
Your voice, your wish. Though I may not be who it was intended for, I heard it all the same.
If I can bring back info on Parallelmon, my dream just might come true. To be a messenger across time and space, and for my voice to reach Inori and the others. And for that, I need to get back to my world.
Perhaps it was no mere coincidence that we met here. I, too, seek to return to my world for the sake of a friend.
So can you tell us who this friend is, or...?
Regrettably, that companion of mine was corrupted when Parallelmon stole away something very dear to him.
Oh, are you talking about Omnimon Alter B or Omnimon Defeat? Is that what we're talking about?
Now, I must put a stop to my friend. In honor of our friendship, it must be my hand that deals the final blow.
Maybe not. I'm confused. Who the heck are you talking about?
My resolve, my grief. That is what drives me.
For our friends. That's something we can get behind too. We all have things important to us that we need to protect. So let's fight together and go home. Together, I know we can do it. After all, we are brothers, sworn fist to fist!
The time has come.
Your form!
Wow.
My companions, thank you for standing behind me. Your words have reassured me that my resolve was not mistaken. It is only right that we give our all for our friends. The Ravager of time and space will soon meet their end. Come now, let us do battle with Parallelmon!
So how's this gonna go exactly? Okay, so yeah, the Digimon I chose, bunch of them on still with me. Got it. Would have been epic again if you could actually get the others to join in as well in the fight. Oh god! My eyes! So white! My eyes, Jesus. But it would have been fun if we could have got the others to join. Kind of like they did with the, members of the Olympus 12. Like after a point in battle, each one comes in, or like they swap just to deal a damage and then swap again. Like with the Agumon brothers.
Why do you stand in my way? Resistance is futile.
Yeah, I heard this the first time, buddy. Did not help you.
I can see the future. None may triumph over fate.
Oh? Then you were able to foresee this future. A lone human, able to take control over the world you created, with nothing but love for her friends. The future is forged by determination and will. It begins now, from this very moment. We will all return to our worlds and determine our own fates, guided by what we believe is right.
I love how she's just terrified her with her hands in a semi-karate pose. Hilarious.
So it is time for you, Ravager of Time, to meet your end!
Ready to go! Oh wait, I forgot everything was sped up. Go back. Okay. Ah, how neat! Caliton Arcus, everyone is a virus, they're screwed. Caliton Arcus! Good damage. Might as well change you then for Apollomon. Please. I might as well also just, Soul Blaster hit everyone.
Soul Blaster!
Again, look at that damage, it's ridiculous. I see. Burning blood shell?
Here goes nothing.
Let's see if I can deal even more damage with fire. Because now they're weak to fire. Oh my god, this is gonna be fun. Okay, damage, I guess. Locked on. Like, oh, is that what it does? Interesting. That like it does help a little bit.
Hope you're ready. Lucky boss punch!
I love that move so much. It's a pity that your Eclipse finger only hits one instead of hitting everyone. But if it might technically should be able to hit everyone considering that, you know, you're creating a moon and it'll start exploding in everyone's faces. But whatever. I get what you're trying to do, my dude. Except that my soul blasters don't kick.
Soul Blaster!
That one is dead. Eliminate the target. That probably happened because... Oh, you cannot... Yeah, because the tank Dramon died. Oh, in that case, everybody heal, boost yourselves up too.
Here it comes! Dark Roar!
Oh my god, I seriously love... Oh, and even... Wow! I love these moves.
Dust absorbent. Bang!
I kinda gonna say dust before you use absorbent bang. Makes sense for what it kind of supposedly is. Also, ow! You really don't like Setas more all of a sudden, huh? Oh, you actually have Exora, that is actually very helpful. And you have... Why do you also have triple freaking actions? Why do you need that? Of course you can attack again. Oh my god, this sucks. It's freaking annoying. Why do you keep going for Setas mode, jackass? Go for someone else! Oh yeah, you're actually weak to holy, aren't you? I'm pretty sure Dark Dramon is also weak to... What's the name? He's also weak to electricity, but... Okay.
Here it comes! Giga Stick Land!
But I also find it interesting that... Wow, they actually killed Setasmon, Jesus. But I know to think about it, I can actually find it interesting that... What's the name? That they have Dark Dramon here fighting against the Bunchos, because... Because story-wise... Yeah, what's the name? Story-wise, it was Buncho Diamond who first destroyed the tank Dramon that they had, which then the D Brigade, which is the group that the Dark Dramon and Tank Dramon are from, got the remains of that destroyed Tank Dramon and rebuilt it into Dark Dramon that went out of control, and then what's the name? And then went crazy trying to destroy everything. You know, it is legitimately interesting. Yeah. Yeah, sure, let's go Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate.
I wonder if the Gaiamon and Kuzuhamon in the last part had anything related. I don't think you know, though.
Giga Stick Land!
Looks epic. Also, ow. Hey, you're weak to holy. I keep forgetting that. Oh my god, the damage!
It is time! Fearsome Blade!
What the heck?
They faltered. Strike now!
All right, now's our chance. Bunchos, On me!
Right!
Let's go!
I like it's a black screen. Also, epic! Nice! How are you still alive? You shall pay dearly for this. I exist across countless worlds, I am infinite, yes, I already know, yada yada. Sore loser. Uh-oh. The Akashic Backdoor is becoming unstable now that its master has been defeated. If you don't hurry and get out of there, you might end up disappearing into some far-flung corner of space-time. We gotta find somewhere to evacuate. Okay, but where? This place already started to crumble. We need to get out of here and get back to our previous location.
What is this? We're completely blocked in.
If you can control the crystals that govern this world, surely you can do something.
Like what? All I can do is wish really hard. It worked.
I like it. You're surprised that I can work too.
Is that a way out?
Whoa, that's crazy. I'm like the god of this world.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. Focus.
A world that's completely fallen apart.
Ugh, for real. I wish I'd gotten more content out of this.
Our meeting was no coincidence. At least, that is what I will choose to believe. I do not know if those you wish your voice to reach are in my world, but I will do all I can to relay your message. I will spread the word that Hiroko Sagisaka has not given up.
We'll all spread that same message in our worlds, too. It will be a true collab. A bond forged between those who bump fists!
I love this song. Again, make it so that's a collab from now on, Konami. Konami no, Digimon.
That in some form, your wish that your voice will reach across time and space comes true.
Thank you. To be honest, I'd been really scared, and I was doing my best to be brave. But now that I've met all of you here, I couldn't have asked for things to have turned out any better. I hope everything goes well for you back in your own worlds. Everything started shaking again. We'd better get out of here, too. I think this one's for me, and that one's for you. Guess I'd better be going now. Hey, so I actually came so close to giving up a bunch of times. But every time I felt like my heart was breaking, the same image would pop into my head, and it gave me courage. It was the thought of the hero from my favorite anime, who would always rush to the rescue no matter what. I'm sure the same is true for Inori. After all, she loved that show too. Agent Alpha is our hero.
Okay, at this point, you guys need to make an Agent Alpha anyway. Seriously.
Thank you so much for all your help. Well, so long. I hope we can collab again sometime.
Why does your collab also have air quotes? You know what it actually is? The Akashic Backdoor has been cut off from the rest of space-time. It should no longer function as a pathway, meaning that threats posed to the laws of reality has passed. However, Parallelmon can travel across space-time. That means it's possible that a Parallelmon born in another timeline could start causing trouble again. Until then, you'd better rest up. You are sure to have your work cut out for you again at that point. For now, though, well done. Yeah, okay. And with this, guys, I have now completed the second DLC, and now I'm waiting for the third one. But, and I gotta say, I kinda do like that. It was an interesting one, and it kinda makes sense for Hiroko to be there, because her spirit is very much like that of the bunch of Digimon. A spirit that no matter what, never gives up. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Till next time, bye bye.